Huntsville, Alabama simply cannot remain still, and the streets are resounding with more noise than ever tonight. With her scathing criticism that had the cast of Love and Marriage, Huntsville in stitches, Arionne Curry has finally lost it. The drama is hotter than a southern summer barbecue, with everyone feeling the heat from covert communications to old fires being rekindled. They attempted to keep her quiet. They made an effort to remove her. However, not this time, Arionne replied. She is exposing hidden secrets, calling out producers, and challenging Melody and Martell to confront what she says they have been avoiding all along, and believe what she's telling you. Phew! They have the potential to reveal everything we believe to be true about Huntsville's most popular reality couple. Silent, this is a full-fledged battle for the truth, and the battle lines are not just another clumsy social media tirade. Huntsville, Alabama just can't stop moving, and tonight the streets are booming with more noise than ever before. Arionne Curry has finally lost it with her biting critique that had the Love and Marriage, Huntsville cast in stitches. From secret messages to ancient embers being rekindled. The drama is hotter than a southern summer barbecue, and everyone is feeling the heat. They tried not to talk to her. They tried to get rid of her. However, not this time, Arionne replied. She is exposing hidden secrets, calling out producers, and challenging Melody and Martell to confront what she says they have been avoiding all along, and believe what she's telling you. Being drawn. Melody's moving in silence, Martell's losing control, and Arionne. She's lighting matches and watching it all burn. So grab your popcorn, because this isn't your average Huntsville drama. This is betrayal, revenge, and reputation warfare at its peak. Let's get into the chaos. Right now, with greater volume, audacity, and mésalliances than ever, Arionne Curry is back, following months of silence. The woman who was before referred to as the side chick of Huntsville made the decision to speak up again. And boy did she. The whole cast of Love and Marriage, Huntsville has fled in fear as a result of a social media firestorm that began with a few slick Instagram comments. Since Arionne's annoyance has obviously reached a breaking point, she is correcting the record one sloppy live at a time. Rather than remaining mute, she went live on Instagram late one night, sipping a glass of wine and exuding a slick confidence that only Arionne could muster. Comments began to pour in as soon as she stepped onto the screen, with some encouraging her and others pleading with her to stop. Arionne, however, was in her element. She smirked and shot back when a fan inquired why she had never been on LAMH. Asterisk, because they know I'd steal the whole show. Baby, they act as though I don't exist, but I am the actual plot. The whole fan base went crazy over that one line. In a matter of minutes, YouTubers went live. Websites started reposting videos. And Arionne's name started trending on Huntsville fan pages. But she didn't stop there. Arionne leaned all the way in, dropping subtle and not-so-subtle jabs at certain cast members. She claimed that the show's stars were living fake lives for the cameras, and that the real money, real truth, and real heartbreak happened off-screen. Then she smirked again and said, "Some of them are still mad because I didn't play my role. But I was never anybody's side piece. I was his reality check." That's when the entire internet knew exactly who she was aiming at. Fans of Melody Cherie, known as the Ardent Millimeters, rushed social media to defend her almost immediately. They said that Arionne only appears when LAMH is shooting or trending, accusing her of clout chasing. Arionne, however, refused to give up. "They used my pain for ratings," she retorted in her comments. "They were unable to manage the storyline twist that I was." Even though she has never been on camera, her relationship with Martell Holt was one of the most combustible arcs on the show, so she wasn't entirely incorrect. Melody Cherie, on the other hand, appeared to pick up on the subtlety and responded right away, albeit in her own elegant, subtle manner. With the comment asterisk, "When God elevates you, the noise gets louder." She shared a picture of herself looking perfect. "Remain focused and blessed. Shot fired," was yelled by fans after the line. However, Arionne wasn't going to accept that. She lashed back on her story within hours. "Asterisk sis, I'm not your enemy." I was the truth of your husband. Remember to include that part. Asterisk, the internet abruptly stopped working. Fans took sides and pulled receipts from previous interviews and reunion episodes, sending Twitter into meltdown mode. Some suggested that Melody should simply ignore Arionne and continue to win, while others suggested that Mel should finally humble her former mistress. However, everyone realized in their hearts that this was about years of unresolved tension erupting, not merely drama. Martell Holt, meanwhile, was once more stuck in the middle. He was furious with Arionne for stirring up trouble at a time when he was attempting to mend his reputation. According to those close to the production, it seems that Martell had been suggesting new business ideas and plots centered on growth and co-parenting. But Arionne's late-night antics had put a snag in everything. A source revealed Martell told her to relax. Arionne has been rekindling old wounds while he has been working to restore trust with Melody for the children. However, Arionne no longer seems to give a damn about Martell's reputation. She is fed up with being the person that everyone points the finger at, but no one pays. She let her all out on her live stream. OWN made millions off my given name and pain. Carlos King never paid me and instead utilized me as a plot device. Do you want to discuss exploitation? Discuss that? Fans who had long assumed that Arionne's absence from the show was due to the network avoiding controversy rather than her refusal were drawn to that line. Arionne was rumored to have been secretly approached by OWN executives years prior to test the waters for a cameo. However, it seems that the executives were put off by her no-filter, all-fire demeanor. We knew Arionne would bring stories, but she's unpredictable, according to one insider. That is both a PR disaster and a ratings goldmine. Given that Arionne's unpredictable nature is precisely what is reviving her popularity, that remark may have been foretelling, adding fuel to the fire. Destiny Payton subtly liked a shady comment under Arionne's post, one that read, "They scared of real women who tell the truth." Fans immediately started speculating that Destiny and Arionne might be forming an alliance to women who feel sidelined by Melody and Carlos King. Could they be plotting their own revenge arc? Some even claimed they've been spotted talking at a Huntsville boutique weeks ago, though no photos have surfaced yet. Conversely, Melody is taking a long-term approach. She has been concentrating on growing her brand outside of LAMH, her music, and her move to Atlanta. However, insiders claim that Arionne was privately irritated by her most recent outburst. According to a close source, Mel is tired. She no longer wishes to endure that suffering. However, someone always pulls her name back into the mud whenever she advances. Even Carlos King couldn't avoid the storm. During a Q&A on YouTube, when a fan asked if Arionne would ever appear on LAMH, Carlos smirked and said, "Some people belong on Instagram, not on OWN." That one line sent shockwaves across social media. Fans laughed, but Arionne didn't. She fired back within hours, calling Carlos messy, exploitative, and a man who built his career off women's trauma. She wrote, "Carlos knows my story sells, but he'll never admit it. They use me, then act brand new." Martell said nothing, at least not in public, while the internet was busy analyzing every post Arionne made. But according to reports, he was upset in private when Arionne began publishing old pictures of them together with the comment, "before the lies and the cameras." The scars Melody believed had fully healed were reopened by that one message. Martell's discreet unfollowing of Arionne again prompted many to speculate that he is attempting to separate himself, particularly since he has been making a concerted effort to repair his image as a father and businessman. But Arionne wasn't finished. Days later, she dropped another bombshell post saying, "They play perfect for TV, but dirty behind closed doors." That cryptic message sent everyone into detective mode, with speculation running wild that she was hinting at off-camera affairs, secret alliances, and production manipulation. Suddenly, old rumors about Huntsville cast members resurfaced, and fans began connecting dots that maybe shouldn't have been connected at all. Even Kimmy Scott, who, instead of backing down, Arionne escalated again. She teased she had receipts that could destroy a marriage or two, claiming she's held back only out of respect for her child. She even hinted she still has old recordings, texts, and DMs from her time with Martell that could prove a lot of folks have been lying for years. Whether that's true or just another bluff, it's keeping Huntsville fans on edge. At this point, producers are reportedly debating whether to keep ignoring her or to lean into the chaos. Some executives allegedly believe bringing Arionne on screen, even for a sit-down special, could skyrocket ratings. But Melody has made her stance clear. If Arionne joins the show, she's out. One insider claims Mel told him, "There's a difference between storytelling and reopening trauma. I've healed. I'm not going backward." The problem is that Arionne no longer appears to require LAMH. Recently, she made a suggestion that she would start her own YouTube reality show called *My Truth, Uncut, in which she would tell it all without being edited. She might finally receive the platform she has been pleading for if it is true, but it might also destroy all of her remaining relationships. Whether you love her or hate her, Arionne Curry knows how to keep the spotlight. Every time the cast tries to move forward, she pulls the focus right back to herself. And now, as Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 10 gears up for release, fans are buzzing with one question. Will Arionne finally be silenced? Or is this just the calm before another Huntsville storm? Because one thing's for sure when it comes to Arionne Curry: the tea never stays cold for long, and that's where we'll leave it for now. Because Huntsville is officially on fire, Arionne Curry just lit the match. And now everyone's watching to see who gets burned next. Melody's staying silent but strategic. Martell's trying to play damage control, and Carlos King, he's somewhere sipping tea, probably plotting the next explosive reunion. But let's be real, this story's far from over. If Arionne drops those so-called receipts, Season 10 could go from reality show to full-on scandal. And you already know, the truth always comes out in Huntsville. It just comes with a whole lot of shade, secrets, and heartbreak first. So what do y'all think? Should OWN give Arionne her own segment, or keep her off the show for good? Is Melody really done engaging, or will she clap back once filming starts? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this one is about to get even messier. This is Fame Heat, your #1 source for all things love and marriage, Huntsville, Bravo drama, and reality TV chaos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter in this Huntsville hurricane. Because if you thought this was wild, just wait till next week. The tea's still brewing, and it's about to spill hotter than ever.